The first engineer known by name was Imhotep, builder of the Step Pyramid at the Sahara, probably in about 2550 before Christ. Imhotep's successors, Egyptian, Persian, Greek, and Roman, carried civil engineering to remarkable heights on the basis of empirical methods, aided by arithmetic, geometric, and physical science. In construction, medieval occurred technique in the form of Gothic arch and flying buttress, in a height unknown to the Romans. In ancient engineering had a separate but very similar development, with more and more sophisticated techniques, hydraulics and metallurgy. Civil engineering emerged as a separate discipline in the 18th century. England and Scotland were the birthplace of mechanical engineering as a derivation of the Scottish engineer James Watt. Chemical engineer James Watt. Chemical engineer growth of in the 19th century, proliferation of industrial process involving chemical reactions in metallurgy, food, textiles, and many other areas. Definition of engineering is the application of science to the optimal conversion of the resources of nature to the uses of humankind. Its base principle on physics, chemistry, and math, and their extension into material science, solid and fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, transfer and rate process, and the system analysis. Engineering solution is the optimum solution.
Measurement system. Any of the systems used in the process of associating numbers with physical quantities and phenomena. Although the concept of weight and measures today includes such factors as temperature, luminosity, pressure, and electric current, it once consists of only four basic measurements: mass, distance, or length, area, and volume. The last three are of course closely related. Basic to all idea of weight and measures are the concepts of uniformity and standards. Uniformity designs any system of weight and measures requires acquired relate standards of mass and length. UK and US systems. Measurement units that were historically used in the British country. They were very similar, but not identical, to the units that are still predominantly used in the United States. The countries have since switched to the system of units, because reference to the units of the old British customary imperial units are still found. The following discounts describes the difference between the US with British customary system, difference between the US and British customary system. Metric system. The metric system is a relatively modern system, which has been developed based on scientific principles to meet the requirements of science and trade. As discussed above, the imperial and USA systems have evolved without any such constraints, resulting in a complex set of measurements that fit every day. In a simple agricultural society, but which are resolved to the requirements of science and modern trade. Consequently, the metric system offers a number of superior advantages. Simplicity. The metric system has only 7 basic measures, plus a substantial number of measures using Lorentz combinations of 3 base measures. Easy of calculation. All the units in the metric system are multiplied by 10 and divided by 10. International standard. With the exception of the USA, all major countries have converted to the metric system, such as the UK. The conversion to metric is not yet. Consequently, for any international communication, the metric system is the most widely used and accepted.
Hi, my name is Otoniel Palomo. I told you talk about science and technology. Science definition is a system of acquiring knowledge based on the scientific method. Can be broadly defined as the study of things like biology, chemistry, physics, and psychology. Technology is more an applied science, also to be used for the study of particular science. If the goal of science is the pursuit of technology for science, technology, and to create a system to meet the needs of the people. A difference between science and technology. According to Jim, science is the part of the cultural heritage which represents a systematic knowledge of natural world. Technology contains the application knowledge. Technology is empirical, which can be practically and demonstrated. That's purely instrumental, which is not the case with the science. Summarizing all of the about the differentiation between science and technology can be characterized by three key factors. First, the domain's core functions. Second, it is BFO one exists in the world. Third, how it is definition and validates knowledge. In science and the technology relates. In short, science can provide powerful explanation for the why and why not being technological intervention. However, as this intervention really or more than understanding of the natural world, they can only provide partial justification for technological practices and outcomes.